What up? Oh shit! Hold on, forgot to talk to goddamn timer. What up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. 2K7 here. I'm nobody's boy. I'm the dude. Everybody gonna start hating. I promise you, I'm gonna make y'all motherfuckers hate me. Y'all gonna talk about me like y'all don't talk about PewDiePie. We just heard. I didn't just hear the shit. I didn't just hear the shit. But for those
someone
who
rubbed it in your face, more or less.
No. I mean, that wasn't the first time I heard it. But the first time I heard it, I didn't give a fuck then either. So for those who don't know, for those who ain't really in the gamosphere for real, or like in the YouTubeoverse, or whatever the fuck it's being called, YouTube superstar PewDiePie is in the motherfucking news on the goddamn hot seat, yeah. Because while in a live stream, he was playing what I guess was a Player Unknown Battlegrounds. I don't fucking know. I don't watch PewDiePie.
Yeah,
that's what I figured. Boom. Didn't even know what the game was. I nailed it. See? Gamer, baby. I know what the fuck's going on. I know what's hot and popping. While playing...
I gotta say, that's a weird fucking title for a game.
Yeah, I'm with you. While playing Player Battleground Unknown, or Player Unknown Battleground, or whatever the fuck it's called, I literally just said it, can't remember what it was. Something was happening to him. I can't tell you what was happening exactly. But something he didn't want to happen was happening. I guess he was getting shot at, or whatever the fuck. Because from what it seemed like, that's what was going on. It seemed like he was getting shot at. And I don't know about y'all, but when you play an online game, that's kind of what the fuck happened. Especially if the goddamn game got guns. You get shot the fuck at. Now, he apparently was in the middle of doing some shit that he didn't want to be bothered while doing. And while this was all this was going on and he's getting shot at, his natural motherfucking response was like, oh my god, what is he doing? What a fucking nigger. I was like, I'm sorry, but what the fuck? What a fucking nigger. I was like, I'm sorry, but what the fuck? What a fucking nigger. I'm sorry, but what the fuck? Now, I don't know if he was saying he was sorry for using the N-word, and I mean the N-word with a hard R. Like, he damn near vibrated his motherfucking microphone when he said nigger. Sound like a car getting ready to run off down the goddamn road. PewDiePie did, yes sir. Oh, fucking nigger. Just a fat, rich dude shaking his jowls back and forth. What a fucking nigger. So, I don't know. Now, here's the thing. The Pewdster, Mr. Pewter Schmidt, whatever the fuck. Nightfire here asked me, like, legit, like, how did you feel about that? And I was like, I kind of didn't give a fuck. Not a hot, single, solitary, slimy, unwashed, salty fuck. Now, you might be wondering, like, well, why didn't you? Why didn't you care? You should fucking care. Because I got a couple friends. I got one in specific who will hear me say, I didn't really care. And he's like, you should care. It's like, but I didn't. Stop fucking telling me what to fucking feel. I don't care. Why don't I care? It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant enough for me to talk about it because somebody might see this video and be like, oh. It's like, I'm not saying I support the motherfucker. I ain't on some, he got the right to say what he want to say. Hold the fuck up. He's what's his nationality?
I think it's Norwegian.
Norwegian or some shit like that? Now, I don't know any racial slurs for Norwegians or anything like that. I don't. But I'm sure if he, being from whatever country he's from, I'm pretty goddamn sure he knows of a couple from his country. Now,
He's Swedish. He's
Swedish. Okay. So I wasn't the one who said that and fucked that up. It was him. He said it. I heard that. Said fuck that up.
I thought.
Yeah, he did. Now, I'm sure as a Norwegian, he knows there are some...
Swedish.
Fucking hell. As a Swede, if I whacked him in the face with a goddamn tennis racket, and while he was sitting there, all red-faced and hurt, and I called him a Swedish fish, he might not find that funny. He might not. Which is chill. First off, I hit him in the face with a tennis racket. I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna find nothing funny. But there's that. He really, honestly, why I'm not really all that concerned, why I'm not that hurt by it, is because as a gamer, as an online gamer, you hear that word used by people who just, there are people who don't know what that word means. There are kids, like, who use that word, white kids, like, especially, who use, like, nigger with a hard on it as a way to, like, demean you and, like, talk down to you. And it's not that they know that that word hurts your feelings. It's just that they know that that word is like, well, who'd you call somebody when they're being fucking... It's like, it's kind of how we used to call stuff gay. Like, I don't know if y'all recall, but a couple of years ago, Wanda Sykes, you know, the female comedian, when she came out of the closet as gay, she had a PSA, and it was like, you know, she is this fuck it, here it goes. She's in a coffee house, and she's sitting behind these white kids, and she hears one of them use the phrase, "That's okay," and as a gay person, she got up and got offended, and so she was like, well, you know, that's kind of messed up. Like, everything you think is stupid is gay. What if I said that this salt shaker was stupid, so it's a teenage boy? It would change your mind on it, wouldn't it? Probably not, but I see your point. I'm sure as an American citizen, because he's a fucking American citizen, like, don't get it twisted. He's an American citizen. There is no fucking way that he has, like, no understanding, like, that, like, words like nigger, kike, spick, even Jew, which isn't, like, a slur, but it's used as one for what it's worth. Like, there's no way he doesn't understand that that's offensive language. There's just no way he doesn't get that. So I honestly would say, yeah, like, you don't get a pass because you're not American that you use that word. It's also kind of disturbing that as he said that shit, you could see that there was no reaction, and I mean no reaction whatsoever from the people in his live stream. Like, the guy he was playing with, the other guy who was on the mic, at no point was like, whoa, dude, the fuck? No, that was none of that. It's so commonplace in online gaming. It's almost like the word fuck. It's equally as like, yeah, it's just a word, you know, that they use. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a word. Oh, it's just a word. I suppose so. Cause that's how motherfuckers is using it, right? It's just a word. Like, Fifth, as on, like, for real, like, playing GTA 5. I'm sure even when GTA 4 was popping, back in the early days of terrible online gaming, like, it was like that, right? Mm-hmm. Like, it just was what it was. So I feel like it's not like basically, I'm saying I don't think PewDiePie is racist. And he did, like, submit a statement, mostly because he's rich and wants to stay that way. Like, apologizing for, like, the language I used that was unacceptable. Yada yada yada. Problem is, when I have to tell you, when you have to come after the fact, like, later on down the road, like, I'm sorry for the thing I said, it was wrong of me, I shouldn't have said that. You didn't know that until someone told you, bruh. You didn't know it was fucked up.
Like, until someone slaps your wrist and then you realize,
like, I can't say that?
I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, that's what it was. But what I'm saying is, he should have known that wasn't cool before he was told that wasn't cool. That's
like,
my
take on it. He had some sort of reaction, like, on the live stream, like, oh my god, like, grabs hand over mouth. Like,
yeah, like, ooh,
I'm so sorry. No, he just acted like, okay.
No, because, like, he legit, like, what a fucking nigger. I'm sorry, but what the fuck? Like, it's like he said, fuck Jesus. It's like, and I'm sorry, but, my life is shit, so fuck Jesus. It's like, that's not what the fuck you said. You said, what a fucking nigger with a hard ER.
Because, mind you, I didn't think about it that way until, like, we just had that said to us, but he was saying that to something he didn't like. that he felt was doing him wrong.
Yeah.
Which is the way I'm feeling about it, but I don't like PewDiePie. I'll throw that out there. I don't care.
I was like, oh, by the way, fuck PewDiePie. Just in case anybody was wondering. Fuck PewDiePie. Like,
But he was saying that to something that was causing him
yeah, distress
problems.
and discomfort. So, like, again,
that's how he feels about that word. That
like
doesn't necessarily mean he thinks about that word
as no, he
in the
doesn't.
way that most people do, but
It's clear that you. It's one of those things. Basically, I'm saying that you can see that he kind of used it the way it gets used. Is what I'm trying to say. It wasn't like he knew the dude that did what he didn't like was black. He was just like, this is what, like, it's like saying, it's like when a little kid says
that's just what you call people that are doing
that are being stupid. You call them a nigger, and it's like, and I can understand like that he would say, or well, I didn't know, I'm sorry. Like, all right, bet that you didn't know, but I don't believe
I
you
accept
didn't
that
know.
maybe he grew up in a situation where he doesn't understand fully like what racial issues are, but still, really, you have to, like, that's the one, that's the main one. It's like it has to stand out in some way to you.
It's like, you got to know,
Like,
is what it is. You can't not know. Is kind of where we're going with it. There's no, again, I say, like, living in America right now.
because I could say growing up where I grew up and being around, the people I've been around, like knowing what that word means and how it can make a person feel. Just know.
Yeah, like, that's not that's a no word. We don't go near that word. We don't say that. I mean, a lot of people, again, I think a lot of people like look at Eminem like, yeah, that's Eminem. Like, he fucking like uses like black people's music to like further his agenda and make himself rich. And like, there's been times where like, no, he did used to say the N word. Like, I was like, I guess. I was like, I don't know. I don't really care necessarily. I've never heard him go on record as saying, like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'll use the word. It don't mean shit to me. Like, cause it does like have this like double standard. Black people can say nigger in a very jokey ha 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 kind of way, and it means nothing. And I'm guilty of that as well. I have used the word nigger on a regular basis. Like, I do. And like we have like gotten to the point where we use the word nigger to like describe people that we think are just being fuck you, goddamn creeper, son of a bitch. Like, people that we think are just fucking stupid. Like we do. And like, we're like, no, a nigger doesn't have to be black. Like, we say that, but that, like, for people who are genuinely offended by the word, it doesn't take the sting out of it. Like, when they hear you say nigger with a hard ER, a real hard ER, it still hits the ear funny. They still don't like it. And ultimately, that's what you really have to pay attention to, is that you're saying something, around people who just might be offended by it. Oh shit. I didn't know that there was already water under here. Like, I don't necessarily understand why the word kike is so fucking offensive. Like, and I'm saying that because I think the word kike is stupid. Like, as like that's the word y'all chose to like go again, like, for Jewish people. Kike, what the fuck is that? It's literally like you came up with some weird ass like group of like vowels and consonants, and you put them together and it's like, oh, that's what you are. You this. It's like, yeah, because you're fucking retarded. Yeah, that's what it is. Same goes with the word retarded. Like, we do use the word retarded when we are talking about something that is stupid. I guess I ain't that far off. But it's not cool. Like, I'll own up to that. It's not cool. Like, I've never called a mentally handicapped person retarded. Like, unless they were genuinely, like, not to their face. Well, that's a lot. As a kid, I probably did. But like, as an adult, I have not used that word towards somebody who's like mentally handicapped. I was like, no, he's like, I like, he's a retard isn't like a phrasing I would use. And it was like, well, what about that dude over there? Oh no, he's a nigger. Like, really? That's how we're, okay, cool. Like, that's like, all right. And like, I can say that I grew up in a school system that did have a lot of racist white dudes in it. I mean, a lot of racist white dudes. My time is about to go. I'm about to, this is a, I know, I've been doing like 15-minute like videos, but this is talk up on it, and this is where the conversation gets conversationy. Just know that, like, if PewDiePie ever gets to see this video, I don't hate you for it. I never liked you to begin with, but fuck, I'll go fuck.
If you want to feel that way, it's not that I dislike you or hate you. You don't affect my life in the
slightest thing. It's like, and I guess that's how come, like, I'm not offended by his actions. I just don't think that he gets a pass. Like, I don't think, like, oh, well, he didn't know any better. How the fuck he ain't know no better? He live in America, god damn it. You know. I mean, honestly, using the phrase god damn it. Really? You don't ever fucking hit me up to talk. The fuck? It just is what it is. So he offered what I felt was like probably a genuine apology. Like, not to his community necessarily, but he offered up an apology to the black people. I feel like he don't even watch his goddamn videos. Like, and that's commendable. Like, it is. Like, one of my favorite YouTube channels, Game Grumps, I was telling Nightfire, like, you can see old videos back before John left the show, and back when Aaron would like bust a freestyle rap. Aaron used to say the N-word. He would say nigga in his freestyle raps. And again, it kind of shows that as African American males, as African Americans, it's like, no, that's our word. You don't fucking use that. I was like, you don't get to say that, and then you get mad. It's kind of like if you're a parent and you cuss around your kids constantly, and then you want to get mad at your kids for cussing. You gotta lead by example. If you don't want to be called a nigga, you don't want to be called a nigger, it's probably a really good idea to stop identifying as such. Songs like, stop, calling yourself a real nigga, or stop calling yourself a real bitch. Probably ain't the best way to go about selling your image. Again, that's my personal take on it. It is what it is. Dude didn't seem like he was genuinely trying to be racist. He was using it the same way that Wolf and myself use it. Okay, when you send me one invite and I don't accept, that probably meant I just wasn't fucking with you right then. I could have been doing something. What if I was beating my meat? You sending me 2 invites mid-video was probably gonna piss me off. Then I just wasn't gonna accept the fucking invite no matter what. But with that being said, people, we've kind of, I feel like we got the point across. Like, it is what it is. Like, dude seems like he's genuinely sorry. If you want to have a real good laugh about it, though, I mean a good old fashioned knee slapping hee haw.
Hee haw.
I will try. I will possibly, if I remember, I will link you to a video by Tommy Sotomayor, which is the video we just watched. And I ain't gonna lie, he made the shit funny. He was not okay with it, but he did think the shit was funny. He made the shit funny. His take of the video did make the shit funny. And again, like, you kind of paint yourself in one picture, yada yada. But this video is going on like 17 minutes. So with that being said, next time something low key interesting happens in the I don't know why I'm putting these buckets here because I don't need them anymore. Next time something low key interesting happens, I will be talking about it on Talk Up On It. Until then, we out of here, y'all. Peace.